Hi everyone. Just come in maybe a little bit closer just so I don't yell over the other group over there. Thanks. So my name is Eugene Danelkis. I'm co-founder and CEO of Mambu. We're a German-based company. We provide a cloud banking platform, and I want to talk a little bit about why we do that and what it can actually help in the industry. So there's been a lot of talk at this conference about financial inclusion and innovation. It's really been kind of big agendas of the past few years, and I think even more so right now. But I think it's really a fundamental challenge for banks and other existing institutions to be able to address these opportunities. And the really root cause of it comes down to kind of how they have their current infrastructure and their IT set up. There's a lot of money and resources being spent on keeping the bank running, basically. So there's a lot of people capital and a lot of financial resources all being spent year by year to keep the bank running. There's not a lot of resources opportunity for banks to be able to explore new market opportunities out there. At the same time, we know that the opportunities are definitely out there. There's no shortage of people who need banking services. And there's, I think, no doubt that they will come into the banking space over the next 5, 10 years. It's simply inevitable. The only question is who will be servicing and how. This also applies to the small businesses, also a very important aspect for economic growth, but again, a very big financial opportunity for anyone who can figure it out. And addressing these market opportunities with new technology is something that needs to be done in a different way than the last business has been built. It needs to be done in an explorative way where the new technologies, the new channels, and new products can be brought to market more effectively and explored to see what actually works and addresses the needs of these businesses. And that's what really Mambu enables. So we provide a cloud banking platform for institutions who want to launch loan and deposit products through different channels into different markets, and they want to do this in a way that's different with the current IT infrastructure they have set up. They want to do this much more cost effectively, they want to do this faster, and they want to be built more agile. They basically want to be more explorative, like a startup, and see which channels, which products, and which opportunities actually stick in different markets. Because the reality is everything is changing very fast. You need to be able to explore the different opportunities and actually see which ones are the ones that are addressing the needs of the customers and are viable business models. And this is what Mambu enables. We're really a faster, cheaper, and more cloud-first alternative to the existing core banking systems. So as opposed to setting up your project in advance, spending multi-millions of dollars and setting up your infrastructure, Mambu allows you to explore these different market opportunities much quicker, much faster. You can go to market quicker, you can experiment different products, launch new channels to market, and you actually start to empower your IT team to be able to actually work closely with the business to experiment with the different channels, different products, as opposed to what you would be doing with the current core banking systems. So as a business, we're actually servicing two market needs right now, and the one that's most relevant I'll talk about a bit more, but one of our businesses we're helping to transform small alternative financial institutions, micro-lenders, microfinance organizations, into a digital-first offering. So they're able to better service their customers, better understand their business. But the second one that's more relevant to this audience is we're helping existing businesses with that current infrastructure to be able to act more like a startup and to be able to explore the different market opportunities. So to help them launch digital-first models, to be able to go to market quickly, and to identify the business models and the channels and the products that will work best for them. So what does our actual product do? It's really an all-in-one cloud banking platform where you design, manage, and launch and service loan and deposit products. You can design a whole range of products in there, SME loans, microfinance loans, basic deposit products, and all the peripheral functionality you need around supporting that. So your CRM, your document management, your workflows, all those things you effectively need to launch products into the market is available in one SaaS platform. But we think that's really just kind of the bare necessity because what actually enables the innovation nowadays is the channels to the customers. And so as a cloud-first product, we enable rapid innovation from technology departments of institutions by giving them a rich set of open APIs, the ability to quickly integrate, build mobile apps at costs and speeds that were previously only available to microfinance organizations. We bring that sort of innovation speed to existing institutions by having a cloud-first offering that's really built for the web age. So some examples of how our customers are doing this, we have an organization that does social-based lending. So they have a Facebook application and a mobile application, which they use to take on customers and provide them loans. They do that both through the origination side, but also actually then using the data they have for credit decisioning and to be able to better understand what sort of products, which loans to give to different customers through the platform. So they're leveraging Mambu as their core infrastructure, and they're actually building the innovation, they're innovating around the credit decisioning agent and the channels to the customers. We have organizations in China which are using a tablet and going out to small businesses and giving out SME loans by actually going out to the business as opposed to building out a complex branch network. So they have field agents which are going out and servicing customers out in the field, all connected back to real time to the head office. We have customers who now do full, completely online loan origination and have built up completely web-based lending offerings. And the difference is they've been able to do this very quickly and innovate internally at a fraction of the cost they would have if they had to do this with a core banking system or if they had to build it up from scratch. So what we really enable is we enable cloud-first offering, which is alternative to core banking systems, which enables you to innovate thousands of dollars instead of millions. So instead of putting together a project plan, knowing exactly what you're going to be doing in the market for the next 3-5 years, putting in your $5-10 million investment and building on your infrastructure, only to find out by the time you actually do this that the market has changed, Mambu gives you that sort of agility and flexibility that you need in the market right now. Gives you both the time to market as well as a cost structure that's suitable to this. We don't have to put together massive projects. You can actually be agile, innovative, and iterative, which is how you explore new market opportunities and find the needs that you can best serve this way. So here we're really looking for institutions who want to launch products in the financial inclusion space, who want to have a digital-first offering, who want to be able to act more like a startup in some department or some specific aspect to be able to innovate and iterate really quickly, to be able to leverage what we talk about here and what these startups are able to do is they're able to explore opportunities without having a massive pre-plan, with actually accepting the fact that some of what they're doing is unknown and coming in with a business model and technology that supports that. And that's what Mambu really does. It enables you to explore things which you might not really know how they play out, but it gives you technology and a cost structure to be able to explore that cost effectively and to be able to see what will work in the market. So I think there's still really, over the next few years, this really big social and economic need in the financial inclusion space. There's a lot of new technologies coming up. There's mobile, there's tablets, there's people coming into the banking sector which are needing access to financial services. And because this is all changing so quickly, I think it'd be naive for anyone to say they know exactly how it's going to play out. There's a lot of technologies, a lot of changing dynamics, a lot of products and services that are being launched. And I think what's needed right now is that spirit of innovation and the ability to have a base where you can actually innovate quickly, you can explore opportunities and accept the fact that some of this future is unknown, but it is changing, and you need to be able to kind of address these opportunities. So we kind of provide the technology that would enable organizations to be able to do this themselves at the speed and the flexibility that you see kind of around some of the leading startups around here. Well, thanks very much. If there's any questions.
Can you explain a bit about how you integrate with the bank's existing system so that they can reuse some of the technology that they do have, even if they're experimenting with this?
Yeah, so there's actually not so much integration because it tends to be a different sort of market segment. So for instance, right now we launched with Argentina's second largest private bank, who launched an SME lending arm, and they started basically a completely separate business. It's a wholly owned subsidiary, which is using Mambu as the core technology for that, and it's a completely separate business, separate business model, different process, and different technology for that. What they actually do with integration with the bank is actually the bank does hold the deposit account of the end customer in this case, and so they do the disbursements and the consolidation of the repayments back to the micro arm, I guess, of the bank. And their IT team was involved in kind of doing the security audit of us and the accounting team to make sure we have a balance sheet that integrates back up to the head office. But beyond that, the business operates very separately, and that's what actually is needed. It needs to operate separately. If you start to bring too much of what you were doing before, you come back to the same problem as to, well, now you're just simply doing more of the same sort of thing. You need to have this almost incubator which is separate, and that's what we enabled in that case.
So how long did it take you to go from startup to go live in that particular project? So when you first started to going live with that?
I believe that one was about 6 to 8 weeks from first contact to actually live completely, yeah.
1 minute remaining. Please start wrapping up. Thank you very much.
Yes, we've done projects. I think our fastest go live that we've done was 2 weeks. And other ones can take longer depending on the speed of the organization. But if you're really starting a greenfield operation, there's really nothing that slows you down from going to market really quickly. Yeah.
And how many deployments do you have currently?
So we have 105 deployments in almost 30 countries right now. The whole range of institutions, so from very small nonprofit microfinance organizations to the largest one, which has about 900,000 accounts, about half of them loans, half deposits, which a microbank in Nigeria which provides both deposits and loans. So a pretty broad range of institutions providing a whole range of different kind of services there. Yeah.
Very good.
Thanks.